Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has said that the situation is now normal in Shillong. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said that no major incident of violence was reported in the city in the last 24 hours. Sangma added that a lot of discussions have been held with different stakeholders as well as other individuals to pave way for peace. The government has sent a message to the stakeholders urging the peace prevails in the city at the earliest.
We have not had any major incidents in the last 24 hours. There has been calmness in most of the areas of the city. At the same time, a lot of discussions have been held with different stakeholders and different individuals to ensure that there is peace overall in the city. So, in a nutshell, that is the situation as of now. And we are continuing to communicate to different stakeholders to ensure that normalcy returns as a whole. Normalcy returns to Shillong city and the state as a whole.
And while speaking on the August 13th incident, Conrad Sangma said that everything happened under a lot of complicated circumstances. Sangma said that whatever steps the government has taken is purely made on basis of information provided by political leaders, businessmen and common people. The Chief Minister said that such information has indicated about extortion rackets being active in the city. But probe is being done in an extensive manner, the Chief Minister added. In a significant statement, Conrad Sangma added that even ministers and MLAs had also received extortion threats.
Yeah, so now when it comes to the incident you're talking about, right, on the August 13th. So I have maintained my stand from the beginning that, of course, these happened in a lot of complicated circumstances. And a lot of things happened during that particular early morning. And everything that has happened in the past has been clearly the steps that are taken to ensure that we are able to stop all of these kind of activities that are taking place. So therefore, whether it is the different arrests that have already been made, whether it is the different operations that have been done, whether it is different investigations taking place, all of it are based on inputs that we are receiving, whether it is SMSs received from political leaders, from businessmen, from individuals, from common people. All these messages that have come in terms of extortion, which really what it is, it's an extortion racket in one way. But investigation is being really done in a lot of detail. Movements, of individuals and whether it's, different kind of data. So I think I will be really risking the investigation at this point in time by revealing all of that. The numbers with me, but I can at least tell you that much that yes, ministers and MLAs also had received this. And the investigation on the numbers through which they had received this and other inputs from them have already been collected. So yes, there were cases, but I don't have the exact number with me.
And while reacting to the role of opposition in regard to the recent situation, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said that during his entire political career, he did not come across such level of desperation among the opposition. The Chief Minister said that the desperation level has gone to such an extent that personal attacks were being made, angry words were being used, which he did not expect from the opposition.
I don't have any specific reaction to what the Congress and its leadership has been saying in the last few days. I've been reading the papers. But I can say one thing for sure, that in my political career till now, and I would think in a lot of other senior leaders who have been in politics, I don't think we have ever seen so much of desperation from an opposition party. And the desperation level has gone to the point where personal attacks are being made, angry words are being used, which we really don't expect from senior people and people at that stature. So it's quite sad, I should say, to see the kind of extreme sense of desperation that is prevailing right now in the leadership, in the Congress, in the state.
And while not only this, Conrad Sangma said that he was amused when some Congress MLAs called upon him and almost apologized, stating that they were ashamed with the behavior of their leadership. Sangma said that this indicates the internal scenario of the Congress, but refused to comment further.
I was in fact very amused about a few days back. I don't want to take names. A few days back, there were some MLAs from the Congress who had called me, almost apologizing and saying that we are quite ashamed to see the kind of language being used by their leadership and the behavior that is there. So that speaks a lot about how things are within the Congress itself. And as I said, I have no comments on the kind of situations and comments that they're making.
And while Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, also sending out a strong message, urged the opposition as well as other political leaders and the society as a whole to rise above the political games. And without naming anybody, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said that those playing such kind of games have never succeeded till date.
And it requires everybody to work together. So as a Chief Minister, I would like to urge the opposition, urge the political leaders, and urge society as a whole that we must rise above all these kind of political games. They are playing games, they're not succeeding. What I'm trying to say is, whether you play the game or not, that's up to you. But at some point in time, one must also have the commitment towards the people and the cases and the issues that are ahead of us and face those and work together. So therefore, this is my appeal to everybody, especially the opposition, that let's not get into all this kind of petty political comments, and let's get serious about working for our people and finding ways to resolve the issues that are there in front of us.